Welcome to Fun Friday. I'm so glad that you're here joining me today. Today we are going to make a beautiful sun catcher, and I want to show you the items that you'll need. Okay, you will need a lid to any kind of container, but one that is deep enough, such as this one that has at least maybe a ½ inch of depth to it, a pencil, a string, and some colorful glass stones, and some clear glue. Okay, we're going to get started now. So I have my lid, and as I say, it is deep enough so that I can add my glue and I can add my colored stones. I'm going to be pulling out some stones here. And I'm going to first plan a pattern. So I will be looking through all the stones that I have. I have different colors, and I suggest first laying out a pattern before you add your glue. And then you can always remove it and set it aside, and then add the glue afterwards. Okay, now that I have completed my pattern, I am going to have to remove them. Keep them in that same basic pattern, setting them aside, because now I will add my glue and then I will re-add them so that they can set up. And I'm just putting it in the basic pattern that I will return it back into my lid in. Okay, so there I have all of my stones. And then rather than just opening the lid and squirting it out very slowly, I'm just going to take this off completely. And I'm going to pour my glue in enough to cover the bottom, the entire surface. Not too much, because you want to reserve some for later. And I'm going to start with my outer edge first. And just placing them in there. You don't even need to touch the glue. Just place them in there. And as you see that I have enough room still left at the top that my glue is not overflowing, since my lid is deep enough. And I can push it out a little bit. Kind of starting to float, I'm still able to reach in there and give them a little push. And see, I do have one left over, but that's okay. I'm totally fine with that. I'm happy with what I have. So now that I have my piece finished, I'm going to push it aside, and let's say I have done it on a Friday. I am going to wait until next Friday and let it sit in a safe spot. Now I will show you, this one has been drying for 4 days, and it's a little tacky to the touch on the edges. It's not quite ready to pop out. But I do have a treat for you. I have this one, and what I will show you is basically we kind of give it a bit of a squeeze. If your lid is movable and pliable enough, we can pop it out just like this, and then we can add a string and hang it up. So I am going to use a pencil to poke a hole. I'm going to find just the right place and poke a hole through there so that I can add my string. And you know what? You might want to get creative. You can add some yarn. You could even add some beads to this. So I'm just tying a knot, and then I will find just the right place to hang up my sun catcher. Here we go. Thank you so much for joining me for Fun Friday. I hope that you've enjoyed today's craft. I look forward to seeing what you have created, and I would love it if you would bring it to me in person, or if you would like to email it to me. I look forward to seeing how your sun catcher turned out.